How we doing today, guys? It is January 12th, 2024. It is the professional trader here back again with another video. I haven't made a video in about maybe almost 2 weeks now. I've been in the process of moving, changing my living situation. So yeah, I think it's just kind of been hectic for me, but I'm moved in now. I'm settled, so I'm back. Today's video is going to be me talking about FTMO, giving my personal opinion on what's been going on recently with FTMO, also updating my FTMO account, and giving my reaction to the news that came out today. So let's just go ahead and get started with it. Um, Before we even take a look at this, if you are not aware, buying a new FTMO account in America was banned about 2, 3 days ago. So, it says since the establishment of our company, our goal has been to provide top quality services for our clients. Unfortunately, at present, we are not able to do that in the United States due to specific conditions in the market segment there. Therefore, we have decided to suspend the purchase of the FTMO challenge for our new and existing US clients just as we put a hold on onboarding new US clients. At the same time, we are looking for ways to make FTMO available again so all those interested in trading in the USA. Our existing clients can continue to use the services as normal. Nothing changes for clients, partners, and those interested in our services in other markets, as the problem only concerns the specifics of our operations in the US market. Our goal remains that FTMO brings value to everyone interested in trading, taking them at least a step further. So this is pretty big news, right? For people like me who are trying to get funded. You know, it's even worse for people who are trying to pay for an account, right, and are not able to pay for one at all. The current one that I'm doing, it still works. I don't know how much faith I have in it because, it it wouldn't take a company like this much to still let you trade on their platform, but in reality, you're not even able to withdraw your money. I'm not sure what the situation is looking like on that just because I'm not funded yet. And I'm not able to withdraw money. So I'm not sure if FCMO users who still have their account are actually able to withdraw money. But, what does this mean, for the future of FCMO and, for prop firms? About however long ago, my Forex funds, we saw that just completely got wiped off, the markets, right? At least for FTMO, they're letting people, keep their accounts, but for how long will that last? You know, Even though I am doing a, prop firm, I have said time and time again, for me, the whole point of this prop firm was to take the profits and, deposit it into my own personal account. A lot of the iffy things can go on with these prop firms and things like that. They have their own broker. Sometimes they'll liquidate the market however they want, and so on and so forth. But why CFDs are legal in America, they say it's because it's the high leverage and they don't want people to, lose their money, blow their money, blah, 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 blah. But, in Texas where I am, gambling on sports is legal. You can go to Vegas. You can bet your life away. You can bet your soul away. You can bet your house away. You can bet everything away. But for somebody who wants to take a high leverage trade, that's where we draw the line. So, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not here to be like, oh, they just want our money, blah, 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 blah. But this is the reality of things. So, we're just gonna have to see, how things play out. Are we going to be able to buy FCMO accounts in the future, or is this the end for prop firms? We're just gonna have to see. If this is the end, somebody like me who I feel has the skill, to make good money on trading, but doesn't have the capital, this really affects, somebody like me. But I still have my FCMO account, the current one that I'm doing. And this is how it's going right here. I'm up about $70. Just been taking things very slow. Nothing's really been happening in the markets for me personally, even though, the charts have been moving just the way I trade. Things really just haven't been lining up for me yet. But, you know, things will line up. It's just a game of patience. Apologies, I'm a little sick. But yeah, it's just a game of patience. But I still have my account. If I get funded, I believe they'll let me keep it, and I believe that I'll be able to withdraw. So, at the moment, it's only affecting people who are trying to purchase new accounts. But like I said, we'll just have to see, what happens. But that's that. Today's Friday. We saw that we had core PPI come out today and PPI come out today, both lower than expected, right? Yesterday we had core CPI month to month and year to year, and those were better than expected, right? So kind of like a back and forth for the dollar, at least as far as from a fundamental standpoint. And before I talk about today, I want to talk about tomorrow. Just because when that news came out yesterday, we had a very major uptick to the upside, looking like price was going to finally break out, right? Just for its, I believe it was, I am lying. It was not this area. It was right here, right? Price. That news came out, price closed, real bullish, looking like we were going to potentially, break out of this resistance, right? But that next 4 hour candle just showed that, despite the numbers being positive for the dollar, right? The markets really just didn't take that into consideration too much, right? And then we fast forward till today. To today, we have core PPI and PPI both coming out lower than expected, right? Which is pushing the dollar down today. So from a trend perspective, nothing has really changed, for the DXY. It's most definitely still in a bearish channel, and it's an bearish channel in my opinion, but the sellers have not shown up for the last, since January 3rd, right? We've just kind of been ranging, right? But today we see that we may be closing, maybe finally below these levels right here, right? And it's hard to draw a level. Sorry about that. It's hard to draw a level, right? Because we have this little resistance right here, but then we also have like, this resistance right here. But really, I just want to see, a fresh low, come in, and, things like that. And, I want to see if we can start to continue lower. But, that's the DXY. If I had to pick a way, I'm leaning more so bearish, but I'm not ready to, trade with that trend just yet, right? Just because we still haven't created any new lows just yet, right? If we can break out of here, and then if we can really, this is what I'm looking for right here, right? Once we get this break of this structure, if we can get, that retest and that continuation to the downside, to me, that finally shows that, this chart is still bearish. But yeah, that's how I feel about the DXY. But if we take a look at some forex pairs, take a look at GBPUSD on the daily, right? It's buying, at this very moment, but the trend, still hasn't continued, right? We haven't made that new high, right? So, for me to buy this, I still need to see that high come in higher than here, right? And any type of retest, then I'll be looking to get in. But until then, there's just no trade for me, right? And same thing, same thing the other way, right? I was looking to potentially sell at this level right here, maybe like last week, 2 weeks ago, but price just never broke below here, right? And then, we saw we bounced up, tried to close it below here again, but we couldn't, right? And now we're seeing that bullish momentum come in. So it's most definitely looking bullish, but it's hard for me to buy it at this level, right? And it's hard for me to sell it at this level. So, I either need that break of the structure right here, or, I need to see price start to fail again and start to break, the support level right here. And, and that's what I'll be looking for GBPUSD, but none has happened yet. So, I'm just watching the charts. But, either one of them is gonna happen. So, just have to be prepared for that. Euro USD, I'm pretty much, looking, the same way. I'm just waiting to see, which way is it gonna break out? Are we gonna get a breakout, of this resistance level up here? And if we do, we have a good trading opportunity from this breakout to this next level up here. And if we fail at this level again, I'm not looking to sell. until we break below. Sorry about that. Until we break below, this support level right here. Once we get a break below the support level right here, a more obvious trade looks the trade looks more obvious, right? To sell it, to the next support level, right? And that's how I feel about Euro USD. None of them has happened yet, so that's just why, I haven't taken a trade yet. USD JPY. I was in a USD JPY trade last week. I'm gonna try to make a YouTube short on that, just kind of explaining what was going through my mind, when I took this trade over here. But, for USD JPY, you know, if that dollar continues to fall, then this is going to continue to fall. But we did make this high. We did close above this, previous high right here. But then we came all the way back down. So um if I had to pick a way from a technical analysis standpoint, it looks bullish, right? But the dollar is just looking so weak that I'm not really ready to buy this just yet. But if and then the yen is looking kind of strong today as well. So that's why I'm a little bit iffy on USD JPY. So when I'm iffy, my personal thing to do is to just stay away. Right, AUDUSD. I talked about this 2 weeks ago. How I was looking to potentially buy, from this support level right here. We broke this level right here, and then we came to this support level right here, and then we see that we're printing some bullish candles, you know, um on AUDUSD, but on you know I'm not looking to buy AUDUSD just yet. No, I still need some more confirmations, right, before I can just go ahead and buy this chart. So for me, I'll really be looking to see if we can get, that new high. Could we see this new high, come in? And if we can see that impulse, start to form, if we see these impulse candles start to form on AUD USD and we get that breakout, any sort of retest, then I'll be looking to potentially try to go long on AUD USD, but that just hasn't happened yet. So, I just have to be patient. Man, I apologize, God, I'm pretty sick. Kind of like the same thing on Euro AUD. It looks like it may be potentially ready to continue up to the upside, right? But I'm not ready to buy this just yet, and I'm not looking to sell this just yet. But if we do get a break, above this resistance right here, and to me the uptrend looks, very valid, and the risk to reward from here to this next resistance level is, it's great, and these are the kind of trades I'm looking for. But that's what I'm looking for on your AUD. It just hasn't happened yet, so there's no trade for me. CAD JPY. I was looking for a buy on CAD JPY once it broke out of this resistance level right here. But I wasn't looking for once I was looking for kind of a shorter retest, but wasn't looking for this deep of a retracement. So once that deeper retracement happened, I didn't really like, the buy anymore. But, it doesn't really matter what I like because, the market still ended up, technically closing higher, right? Right. This is higher than this, but not super valid in my opinion, right? And now we're back at that once, resistance level. So CAD JPY, I don't really like it at the moment, so I'm not really looking to trade it. I think Euro JPY is a better opportunity if you were trying to trade like a yen cross. Um, just because it looks a little bit more clean, right? We had the clean break and retest, but not so impulsively down, right? And this is looking like a pretty nice opportunity to potentially get in on on Euro JPY, right? So I'm gonna be looking to see. Man, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be looking to see if we can start to print, some green candles on Euro JPY. I'll be looking to see if we can get, maybe some type of double bottom. And, if that happens and we start to print some nice green candles, I'll be looking to potentially maybe take a trade, you know, in this area. Yeah, man. Sorry, guys. with a stop loss, like just right below, these lows right here. Looking to trade it, to these levels of, resistances up here. But we have no, at least in my personal opinion, there's no indication that this level wants to hold, just yet, right? That's a very impulsive red candle. So I wouldn't be looking to buy just yet, right? And, want to see some, let's see, want to see some green candles like right here, right? One, two, three. Nice bullish momentum, right? So I want to see some bullish momentum, and then I'll be looking to potentially buy Euro JPY. So gold, see that gold's buying up higher today, but it's just hard to buy gold, right now, in my personal opinion. USD CAD, we dropped lower. Look, we dropped lower, and then right, we're retesting this once, support level right here. Not really retesting it because we broke up higher, looking like we might potentially want to continue higher. But right, that move didn't last too long, and we're just right back into all that consolidation. If I had to pick away, most definitely looks bearish. But the dollar is just so like kind of 50-50 right now that, I'm not really looking to sell this USD CAD pair right now. Would rather wait for like Euro USD or GBP USD, right? But, for USD CAD, you know, for me, kind of if I had to pick away though, I'd wait for, which whatever way it breaks, so if we break if we break below here, then that's a nice trading opportunity. And then, if we break above here, that's a nice trading opportunity. But, I'm not sure what's going to happen. So that's why I said I've just been on my hands. GBP it's another good potential setup that looks like it may be ready to potentially go bullish again, right? We had this resistance level right here. That price failed 3 times, but we saw that this week, right? We got the nice break above, and it's looking like we're also getting, right, a retest. So I'll be looking to see if we can start to print some green candles in this area. And if we can, then, I'll be looking to try to get long on GBP JPY. So GBP JPY and Euro JPY have some good trading opportunities, in my opinion, but just gonna be, a little bit more patient, right? And wait for the markets to show me that this is a potential level to buy this off of. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I'm looking at for the week. Um, really wasn't, I was active in the markets this week as far as looking at it, but not really wasn't making any videos, but I'm looking to change that. Next week it's Friday, so I'm not really looking to take any trades at the moment. I'll be back revisiting on Sunday, doing my market analysis and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's pretty much how I'm feeling about everything as far as FTMO, as far as my account, and as far as the markets. But yeah, appreciate to anybody who is watching this video, anybody who leaves likes, comments, and I appreciate everybody who is subscribing. Um, you know, for people like us, it's kind of tough right now who don't really have the funds to, really make significant trades in the markets, but have the skills. But, we just gonna have to be patient and see how things work out. So yeah, I'll be back on Sunday to do my weekly analysis again. But thank you guys. Happy Friday. Guys, have a great weekend.